Now to a major development that could affect the direction of the war in Ukraine. We learned this morning that Chinese President Xi Jinping will visit Russia next week to meet with Vladimir Putin in an apparent show of support. This comes on the heels of a mid-air confrontation between a U.S. surveillance drone and Russian fighter jets over the Black Sea. Video released by the U.S. military shows the moments before one of the jets clipped the drone Tuesday, causing it to crash. Weijia Jiang is at the White House. Weijia, good morning.
Good morning. Chinese officials say Xi will be meeting with Putin from Monday through Wednesday of next week. It will be their first meeting in 6 months and comes after Xi secured his historic third term as president. This meeting in Moscow also sends a strong message to Washington as tensions between both countries and the U.S. remain high. Chinese President Xi Jinping and his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin last met in September 2022. Now, just over a year into Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the two world leaders are planning to meet again Monday. Both countries made the announcement Friday, with the Kremlin releasing a statement saying the two leaders will discuss the development of a partnership and will also sign important bilateral documents. This comes on the heels of a report by Politico that Chinese companies have been sending assault rifles, body armor, and drone parts to Russian entities. The shipments took place between June and December of 2022, according to customs data, unconfirmed by CBS News. On the Takeout podcast, White House spokesman John Kirby told Major Garrett Thursday China should think twice before providing lethal weapons to Russia.
We don't believe that it's in China's best interest to be on that side of the war in that way, to help Mr. Putin slaughter innocent Ukrainians. We don't believe it's in China's best interest, but obviously that they'll have a choice to make.
Just days ago, a Russian fighter jet collided with an unarmed American drone, forcing it to crash into the Black Sea. Video released by U.S. officials Thursday shows the Russians making 2 passes from behind the drone, dousing it in a cloudy stream of jet fuel before clipping it.
To demonstrate publicly what type of actions the Russians had taken, we felt that it was important to provide this imagery.
CBS News has learned that those Russian pilots were acting on orders from military leaders. And in another development, this morning, Slovakia announced it will join Poland in sending fighter jets to Ukraine in the coming days, making them the first NATO nations to do so. The White House says that that decision does not impact the U.S. assessment that Ukraine does not need fighter jets right now, and the U.S. does not plan to send any.
Weijia, that's right, something the president said he was not ready to do yet in an interview recently. Thank you so much.